What is going on, everybody? It's Alex coming back here with another video, and today the very long promised Philadelphia Eagles video is finally here. So yeah, I just wanted to hold this off until because the division was so close. Wanted to give you guys probably possibly a more realistic pick, maybe for your guys' hopes a more possible realistic pick. You guys have been requesting it for a while. I saw that you guys might have been losing the division, and I wanted to give you guys actually a really good pick. And of course, obviously, this is going to continue to be updated as time goes on. Check out the 3-round mocks I've been doing, or like the 3 rounds each day video. You guys know the picture if you guys are here. If you guys are new, hit the sub button. We are over 650 subs right now. We've had like exponential growth, and that's absolutely amazing. The fact that you guys have been commenting and talking to me so much, I've learned a lot as well. So continue hitting that sub button. Hit the notification bell as well. We got a huge notification squad. Absolutely awesome. I love how you guys always come in and support me every single day because we're almost producing content. I think we have been producing content every single day for, apart from Thanksgiving, for about like a month now. So that's awesome because college got a little bit hectic. Regardless, you guys aren't here to hear me bitch. You guys are here to see some great picks. So I did study your guys' contracts, and to be honest, it's a catch-22. There's some key players that you're losing, but at the same time, actually, oh my god, you longtime fans damn well know I hate that sound. Okay, all right. So, just a quick little analysis. I studied your contracts. I of course I look this up every time. If you guys want to look at it, it's called sporttrack.com. I just do it for every single team. I look at the deals that are expiring, obviously the deals of the next year as well, but it's kind of more proximate. You kind of want to solve the needs that you're going to have this year. But that being said, this is an easy pick for me. Micah Parsons. I know you guys haven't gone first round linebacker since like 1989, but what the hell else are you going to do when you have the most guaranteed prospect ever at linebacker? Not ever, but one of the more guaranteed prospects that we've seen. One of the best prospects we've seen at linebacker position in quite a little while. Micah Parsons can just do it all. He can pass rush, he can cover, he can run stuff. He's definitely a 3-down linebacker, and that's going to be awesome. He's definitely a versatile guy, and more importantly, you guys are even losing Alex Singleton. You guys' linebacker core is already horrific, and then you're losing Singleton this year as well, because, I mean, I don't think he's going to be taking $650K a year again, but Micah Parsons is going to be that dude. He's going to definitely add some versatility. You need the help, all you can get. If you guys are going to say, like, the linebacker's unrealistic, damn well, like, try to argue with me. Apart from the fact that, oh, they don't pick linebackers. I mean, like, okay, that doesn't mean that they won't. Just because they haven't doesn't mean they won't. When they get a guaranteed prospect like that, and the need is that big, you're just getting the max value for the max need. Like, that's, to me, it's just a little bit ridiculous for people who are trying to argue that. Back when it was like pick 16, maybe pick 19, I mean, and like there was a corner on the board or maybe JOK, that's something I can understand. But when there is a guaranteed prospect like that, don't pass them up. Now, my next degree of order is not getting a safety, because I know that one of your safeties, Green Goblin, is on contract here. But you guys need a boundary corner. Maddox is Nickel Roby-Coleman's up, and then we're going to be sliding Maddox to slot. I do like that idea a lot. So let's look. Tyson Campbell could definitely, I mean, I know you guys don't like Georgia corners because they're very grabby, but that could definitely be someone we're looking after. I mean, could we take a chance on waiting on a corner for Israel Mukuamu? Maybe. If you guys want to go the route of maybe even getting an edge player, because your edges are getting kind of old. Again, you are losing also Vinny Curry this year, which of course Vinny Curry isn't that big of a difference, but you do kind of need a little bit more youth given the fact Brandon Graham is also getting older. So Jason Oweh would be an interesting option here. Just taking you guys through the picks here. Trayvon Moehrig would be a great option to replace Green Goblin. He's a really damn good guy. He's rangy as well. He can play either free or strong safety. He is a very versatile guy. I am a huge fan of Trayvon Moehrig. Have been since the beginning of the draft process. Tyson Campbell, again, very, very possible pick here. Again, we could go Paulson Adebo too. He'd be a very good boundary corner. He has been for a very long time at Stanford. And since I know that I have actually some more concerns about Tyson Campbell, I personally have been studying every single game he's played, and he tends to play worse against better competition, which it should make sense, right? But like significantly worse, which is a little bit worrisome for me translating to the next level, because if you can't play against good college players, you aren't going to be able to play that well against the top talent. Paulson Adebo has been rocking it for a very long time. get that boundary corner. Israel Mukuamu does get picked on quite a bit. I don't see another solid corner for us to go with until TJ Carter. You know, like there's not really one that we're gonna go with. Paulson Debo's gonna be the guy, and I mean, kind of cheesy, but I know that the safeties like to fall in this. I, of course, probably as I say that, they're not gonna fall at all, but I think that's just the biggest thing. Get your boundary corner. Put Maddox back to slot because Maddox hasn't been doing the best at outside corner. You get a true boundary corner with Paulson Adebo, and he's going to be able to work some miracles for you guys. You invested a lot in Darius Slay. You need somebody across from him. Don't want to be wasting all the money that you have just given him in that monster contract. So again, we're not even going to be taking these picks because they're a little too RNG, and plus it's a little bit too subjective to whether we take the picks or not, so let's just try to be a little bit objective here. As the computer fan starts to go off. If you guys have been a fan of the channel, you'll realize how much I hate this damn computer fan. But now we can possibly replace, we can go with a wide receiver here, which I'm thinking of somebody in the name of Tylan Wallace here, but maybe because of his ranking, like, of course, this is TDN's predictive board, so, I mean, realistically, I don't think we're going to be able to get Tylan Wallace in the 4th. However, this is TDN's draft board type situation, and if this is the predictive board, because you never know, DK Metcalf fell to almost the 3rd round, 2nd round, of course, neck injury, but there has been some crazier things that happened. Jawan Taylor falling to the 2nd round as well for being a guaranteed top 10 pick. I think we need to go a safety here. Now, McLeod, if I'm not mistaken, he's much more of that free safety. No, McLeod should be a strong type, but he's definitely been a good enforcer. I like him a lot. We could be going Andre Cisco here. To me, it's down to Andre Cisco, and that's pretty much it. Again, we could be going Patrick Jones here, or Joe Tryon. Joe Tryon would be a good addition to this team. I know that we're losing, I'm blanking on his name right now. Of course, I'm blanking on the oldest dude, Jason Peters. We're losing Jason Peters this year. He should retire. I mean, he played guard, which is like usually where less athletic guys are going to be, just to fill a role, and he looked pretty damn horrible. So, like, taking him away from tackle spot is not going to be a good option for him. I think it's time for him to retire, to be 100% honest, but I think we need to go a little bit more of a rangy safety here. Again, I think we're going to be, in the real draft, I'd target Tylan Wallace here, but I genuinely think that, like, let's just check our next pick. I genuinely think he's going to be there. Where's our next pick? What the hell? I'm bugging right now, guys. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna do a simple fake trade here to the Texans. Our next pick's at 144. Never mind, guys. We cannot lose a wide receiver, a stunning possible number 1 wide receiver in Tylan Wallace. Scratch everything I have ever said. Tylan Wallace, you guys need another wide receiver. You're even losing Greg Ward, and then you can't. I don't know if you want to sign Travis Fulgham back, but I mean, that's going to be a lot of money given the fact that he's pretty much been your number 1 wide receiver. So, I mean, given all of that, I think you need to get a solid number 1 wide receiver. Someone to learn from Alshon Jeffrey as well on how to catch. Maybe not how to run, because Alshon's pretty much damn slower than a snail. But, again, good thing I caught that, because I would have been pissed if we lost out on a true number 1. Again, you guys might have wanted safety there. Realistically, I think that a good corner core could probably make up for it. And then, I mean, you never know who's going to fall. There are some dudes down the line who I do like Hufanga out of USC. Where is he at? So Hufanga is definitely a dude we can target down the board. You know, you never know if a guy like Ardarius Washington's going to be there for us. A rangy safety as well. He was like number 2 safety in the nation last year. So he definitely has a lot going for him. It just might have been a beneficiary of Trayvon Moehrig, if we're going to be honest. But again, he's super rangy, super fast. He's much more that free safety type. So if you guys want that type of build, that's definitely going to be a good option. Chuba's even here. I mean, we could use a backup running back, if we're going to be honest. Like, if Mohamed Ibrahim's there, I could definitely see us taking him. And you guys are like, what? Boston Scott's on contract. So, if Boston Scott's gone, oh, fuck. Okay, well, screw that, guys. Mohamed Ibrahim was the dude that I was really excited about. But right now, maybe that's not the best pick. We could be going Javion Hawkins here, but I don't think you want 2, like, basic receiving backs. I mean, it's kind of disrespectful to call Sanders a receiving back, but he obviously isn't like too much. Ooh, James Wiggins is like solid ass safety. Cincinnati, going to SMU, we damn well know this, has one of the best secondaries in the nation. This could definitely be a pick here. So let's just keep an eye out on that. Just to be clear with you guys, to be straight out. We could be going an interior offensive lineman, but I don't really vibe with that. We could be going Justin Ross if you want to like get someone down the line. but I'm pretty sure we have another pick pretty soon as well. So again, we probably don't. Oh, we do. We have a pick at 184. So to me, it's like, do we want to take a shot on a Justin Ross, or do we go for where the hell did he go? We can go Ardarius Washington if we want. It's either down to James Wiggins or Darius Washington. Ardarius Washington has been very consistent throughout his entire career. I think he's having a little bit of an off year this year, though. The thing is, he could be a beneficiary, and very well might be, of Trayvon Moehrig's extreme talent. James Wiggins is arguably the best player on that Cincinnati secondary, who's extremely dangerous. I could see James Wiggins in an Eagles uni if I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. Let's get James Wiggins here. Again, you guys might want Justin Ross. He had back surgery. We have back-to-back picks. Ooh, I didn't see that, so my bad on that one, guys. Given the fact that that's the case, I mean, why the hell not take a shot on a dude who should be top 10, right? You guys kind of missed out on DK Metcalf in that way. That's a little bit of a shot at Howie Roseman, but if he comes back from his spine surgery and is perfectly fine, you have a potential top 10 pick in the 5th round. Just take it. Why the hell not, right? Just somebody who you can take. We're going to get some line depth. Do not worry. You definitely do need some line depth. Maybe we could take a tight end as well. If Yeboah falls to like 180 something, that would be great. I like Yeboah a lot. My former high school quarterback, Matt Corral, is the quarterback for Ole Miss, so all I do is watch Ole Miss. Hence why I am a fan of Yeboah, huge fan of Elijah Moore. Like, I think both of those dudes are going to make a pretty big difference in the NFL. Like, they're definitely dudes who deserve to be on the 53-man roster. Of course, Yeboah does go, and he should, definitely. But, it's something to think about. Okay, well, what the fuck? Let's go. I'm tired of all these damn draft picks coming in and, like, all the trades and shit. Now, we could have had Ifeatu Melifonwu as well. That'd be interesting, right? But now we could be going for a backup running back here. Jarrett Patterson just had a 400-yard, 8-touchdown game, so that's definitely something that could be interesting. He's definitely on a lot of people's radars. TJ Carter for extra corner depth if you want. It definitely wouldn't be a bad idea, because TJ Carter to me is more of a 3rd-round prospect. If we can get him in the 6th, that's kind of good. But we kind of do need some interior help. Again, let me know if I'm wrong here, but I don't think you'd ever get mad at taking an offensive lineman, given the fact that your offensive line always gets injured. You do have some young guys. I know you got a tackle out of Auburn last year, which was an amazing pick. I love that pick. So there are definitely some young offensive linemen on your roster, but we could be going TJ Carter here, get the best player available. We're going to be honest. We could also get linemen, though, because we are losing some guys. Tommy Kramer is going to be the pick, though. If we're going to be honest, you just can't pass up on a Notre Dame guard. They're so good at run blocking, and to be 100% fair, we need all the help we can get with the run blocking. Miles Sanders got kind of buttoned up, and I mean, I'm a freaking dude who owns him in fantasy, so trust me, I know how his weeks have been just slowly decreasing in inefficiency. But somebody who we could be getting, again, of course, there's gonna be dudes in free agency, so there's not really this is of course going to be different as soon as you target some dudes in free agency. But I'm gonna be looking at a guy like Trey Sermon, though. If we're gonna be honest, Trey Sermon could be he's a heavy power back. And let's just see what other picks we have. The hair is becoming a little bit of a problem, guys. Let's see what picks we have. We still have 2 picks in the 7th. So I'm going to hold off on the running back pick for now. If we're going to be honest, I don't think Elijah Mitchell is that great, if we're going to be straight up here. But Hufanga could be another safety pick if we want to do that. Tyreek Smith is a very good player. Tariq Castro Fields, another one. If we're going to be moving, what's his name? Jalen Reagor to the slot. So you guys are wondering why I got a big outside receiver. That's probably why. So Daz Newsome, he's played 98% of his snaps in the slot. That's pretty much useless to our team. I think now is a good time to get some more tight end or tackle depth. I've heard some very good things about Drew Himmelman. So, I mean, I've seen his name pop up a couple places. That to me seems like a possible good option. Just get some extra depth. De'Ami Brown is another weapon. I won't get him for you guys because he doesn't really fit in my eyes, but it's something that we could definitely think about. At this point, we'd be reaching on anybody. So if you want to get an edge to add some youth, we could get some extra corner depth. That definitely wouldn't be a problem to me. Let's get some extra lineman depth, though. I know you guys have Driscoll and stuff, but if we're gonna be 100% honest, we need to get at least some more depth than just Driscoll. So obviously, you see, we're playing with 3rd round dudes right now. So honestly, we could have traded up there and then just gotten more of a dude like Hufanga or something like that. or Tyreek Smith adding some edge youth, which could be the case, but all we gotta see what's here at each pick here. If we want to look at the running backs just to get a backup, we could be getting Trey. I think Trey Sermon's gonna be the pick, but not this pick. We have a later pick, and let's save some draft capital for that, right? Hufanga is still here. We could just take him, but I want to add some more depth to our defensive line. Tyreek Smith is an Ohio State edge, for Christ's sakes. Somebody who has a high floor, maybe not a very high ceiling, but just definitely someone who we can continue keeping Brandon Graham in the youngest form possible. So just getting somebody to add some extra depth definitely is not something to feel bad about whatsoever. And I'm excited for our next pick. I do see that we actually have a pick here. It's a damn like sniper shot for me to be able to see that shit, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Right now I'm down to Kennedy Brooks and Trey Sermon though, if we're gonna be honest. Just two heavy power backs, and I mean, well, there goes one. I don't know why the hell the Packers would want another power back. They literally just drafted one in the second round, but you do you, boo. Kennedy Brooks has had some injury problems, so I might be shying away from him. But looking at the guys, Boobie Whitlow, not really my type of guy. Larry Roundtree is a dude we can target. Honestly, if we're gonna be honest, dudes, let's target Larry Roundtree in free agency or UDFA. I think a guy like Luke Farrell is gonna be an excellent backup. I mean, we can even go Josh Peterson here. That would be kind of a funny thing. But actually, no, fuck all that. Cade Otton is literally the second highest graded tight end in college right now. I don't understand why they have him so far down. I have him more as like a 4th round pick. Get some extra tight end depth. You know, just honestly, there's not enough at the top of the draft for me to go for a running back, and not too many teams need just a pure power back. So Larry Roundtree is going to be easier to target than a dude who's been working his ass off at Washington, Cade Otton. But here's the draft, guys. You guys get your defensive help all over the place, and I love that to death. And you guys fix up your offense quite a bit. You can take a shot. You potentially could have two of the best wide receivers in the draft class. And like Justin Ross, if he heals up, man, that's going to be such a beast. And then you got some extra help on that line. Just get some rotation, man. Why the hell not, right? You can never get too mad about protecting your quarterback. Even if healthy, there's always a chance of guys going down. And, I mean, to me, that's a little bit worrisome. So let's fix that up. Get some more youth in that edge class. And you know what? Hit a home run. This is more of a retool draft than a rebuild. We're going to be 100% honest. I think you guys just need to retool. Just get reset, and then you guys could be perfectly fine. Your team was almost built for us. Your team went to the Super Bowl a couple years ago. Your guys have gotten older. You got some pieces that went away. It all starts with helping out that defense again. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the far side.